Hey, what's up, YouTube land? It's your boy, Eddie Hill, the White Oak, Pennsylvanian toy collector, and today we will be reviewing the Transformers Rise of the Beast Alliance Scourge from the Transformers Bumblebee movie. And this is my third not third. Sorry, I have to correct myself a little bit. When you're autistic, you have a moment of correction in my case. This is probably my sixth figure that actually transforms. I had to think clearly. But yeah, Scourge is one of the terracons, and he was sent by Unicron with the other terracons to Earth. I do have one of the other terracons, Nightbird. I don't have Battle Trap or Freezer Burn, but once it reaches a minute, we're going to look at Rise of the Beast Scourge. Let's look at the packaging first. Here we got Transformers Rise of the Beast Scourge from Beast Alliance. And yeah, he looks pretty fierce with his packaging. And look at that fierce face. That is terrifying. That'd give my dog Teddy nightmares and my dog Thena nightmares. But there we got Scourge in his robot mode and his vehicle mode. But once we are done with this packaging, which is also made by Hasbro. So this toy was made by Hasbro. So let's look at Scourge himself. This truck mode is really well done. The only problem is the feet are visible, the claw hand, and his regular hand with the blade is visible. But in front of the truck mode, you don't notice it as much. It's really well detailed, painted, and you can see the terracon insignia right on the hood, man. On the grill, that is cool. But now we're going to get down to comparisons. Here he is next to Nightbird. The only other terracon I own, I don't have Battle Trap or Freezer Burn yet. With Scorponok, who also was in the movie with many different versions of him. With a little Sand Spirit, aka Scorponok. With the Autobot leader, Optimus Prime, who we did fight. Why not? With Bumblebee, who we took his insignia. Because that's what Scourge does. With Wheeljack, which is cool. With good old Rhinox. Little weapon Rhinox. I don't own the actual Rhinox from the movie that turns into the epic robot, or the Primal, or the Cheetor. But right now, this is the best looking figure of Scourge I have, and it's not bad looking. So now we're going to get down to transforming Scourge. First, you flip these sections up to loosen up his arms, and loosen them up like so. Second verse, just like the first, tab it in. Then we're going to fold this cam section down to reveal his terrifying head, man. This is the face of nightmares. This face would give my dog Teddy nightmares if he ran in the Scourge. And he's got the blade that can go like this, or he can hold it in his hand like this and slash, and hit you with his energy cannon claw. Which is still pretty cool. Articulation. He's got ball joints, no bend at the knee, no elbow bends. That's the only nitpick about this Beast Alliance figure. But now for comparisons with some other figures from the Rise of the Beast toy line in their bot mode. Let's start out with my girl, Nightbird. I like Nightbird. She's probably my favorite of the terracons, but only nitpick, this ain't the best version of her. If there was a better version, I would totally pick her up. But Nightbird is still awesome. I had the Flex Changer Nightbird, but still Nightbird. And they're good in size scale, if I do say so myself. Next with Scorponok, who does transform. First, going to disconnect the spear that becomes a sword. Fold his legs down. Flip out his shoulder pads. And he is pretty scary looking too, because Halloween is around the corner on the 31st in 5 days for all you out in YouTube land. When it comes to Halloween, the 31st, we're going to do an update on all the scary figures I have on my action figure shelves shelves this year. It's not a bad update. Give him his little scorpion tail sword. And Sand Spear can plug into his arm, becoming a shield for Scorponok. I admit he didn't have a bot mode in the show, but it's cool that they gave him a bot mode, making him even more terrifying. And this buzzworthy one is really good. I love this figure. Look at that face. It's terrifying looking. Here he is next to Scorponok and with Nightbird. I don't have any other bots from Rise of the Beast, but this figures are awesome. I own about 6 figures this year. Now we're going to compare him next to Bumblebee, then Optimus Prime, and then Wheeljack, and we're done for the night. We're going to transform Bumblebee. It's very simple, because it's a simple figure. He can use this as a chainsaw and go slicing at Scourge. So here is Bumblebee next to Scourge, which I like. Next, here he is next to Optimus Prime. I gave him this laser rifle so he can be like the Bumblebee movie Prime, which I don't own a better figure of. This is the best figure for both Bumblebee movie and Rise of the Beast Optimus Prime. And you know me, I love that Optimus Prime design. It is downright amazing. Now he can wield the laser rifle and fight Scourge. So here he is, next to bad old Scourge, Optimus Prime, leader of the Autobots. He does have heels so he can stand up, because he does not stand up without his heels. There we go, Prime. Next we got Wheeljack and Rhinox as a big Gatling gun of doom. To transform good old Wheeljack, do the legs like that, flip out his feet like so, and then we're going to loosen up this section here, which you just get in there with your fingers and pop it loose, which can kind of be a pain in the neck after some time. This is my second recording, so the first one ain't good, so I'm going to have to delete that. But this one is perfect. Perfect and good for reviewing, watching. So yeah. Come on. I need to loosen this up. Come on. Ah, there goes his arm again. Worry about that once I get this section all loosened up. Come on. Ah, gosh darn it. Forgive my mouth. I'm kind of having troubles with Wheeljack today. He's giving me a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble. More than usual. And there we go. I gotta go pick up his arm, which is right near my feet, near the place I'm at. Easy to reconnect it. Oh, yeah, there's the section that popped off a Wheeljack. Now I gotta go click it back in, like so. Sometimes pieces will pop off these Transformers because they're stubborn sometimes. Because they're so stubborn designed. They're not as good as the Studio Series ones. I don't mind this figure. It's close to the Studio Series one and looks very amazing. Just the pain in the neck transformation drives me nuts. But here we got Pablo, aka Wheeljack, next to there. And now we're going to get Pablo his Gatling gun of doom, which is Rhinox in a gun mode. I don't have a better figure of Rhinox right now. But this figure is pretty good from Rise of the Beast designs. That we can totally use it for Wheeljack. And he has got a Gatling gun of doom to go shoot at Scourge. He can go, hey Scourge, eat this. Like, oh no, he's got a gun of doom. And yeah, not bad looking. So I do own 6 Rise of the Beast figures this year. Not a bad collection start, because this figure line is awesome. Before we end this video, let's get a group shot of all our Rise of the Beast Transformers. And state the ones I'm still looking for and missing. Scourge, Nightbird, Scorponok, Optimus Prime, Bumblebee, And there goes Nightbird falling over. She does not like to stand up sometimes. Wheeljack. There's still figures I'm missing from the movies, from the Rise of the Beast movie. I'm missing RC. I'm missing not Wheeljack, but Mirage. And I'm missing Battletrap and Freezer Burn, which did just show up at Ollie's for $5. I got a coupon for Ollie's for about 15% off. So when I go there around Christmas time, I'm going to pick up any of the Rise of the Beast figures that I didn't pick up. But are these Transformers Rise of the Beast figures worth adding? Yes, they look amazing. They're really well done. I'm glad I picked all these guys up because they're awesome. I'm definitely going to be looking for the other ones. And maybe I'll add the Revenge of the Fallen Stratosphere because he showed up in this movie too. But for right now, this collection is awesome. Highly recommend you pick these guys up if you can find them for clearance prices. They're worth the money. And this is Eddie Hill, moving on and rock out YouTube land.